Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Savannah and I love making high-end Dollar Tree DIYs. Today's video is going to be 5 Christmas DIYs, and if you are new or you just stopped by, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and join our savvy family. So right now I have a calendar giveaway going on. You can still enter. Go to my last Christmas DIY video, and towards the end I tell you what you have to do to enter that giveaway. We are going to be announcing the winners this weekend, and also we are almost at 1,000. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. So I have a huge giveaway coming up for that. Without further ado, let's get crafting. Okay, for this DIY you're going to need these little chopped trees. I call them tree stumps, whatever, miniature tree stumps, and you're going to need ornaments. At first I was going to use this Dollar Tree big ornament, but you'll see in a second when I start to make my smaller one, it looked very gaudy. So I'll explain what I do in a second, but you need a regular size ornament, a medium size ornament, and then a mini size ornament. And you can get these all from Dollar Tree. They actually come in a pack of, I think, like 10. It depends on what size you get. But they do come, you can get these from your Dollar Tree, or if you have some left over from last year, use those. And then you'll see I'm taking off that big gaudy thing. And for the taller one, I use 2 regular size, 1 medium, and 1 mini. And then for the smaller one, you can, as you could have seen, I used 1 regular, 1 medium, and 1 mini. And then for the taller one, I did 2 of those trunk things, stump things, I don't know what they're called. They're at the Dollar Tree. And I did that for the taller one, and then on the smaller one I just did 1 of those. If you've been with me for a while, you know I love my X formation bows, and if you're new, you will see me make these bows a lot. I just love the messy kind of bow look. Sometimes I'll do a traditional bow, but I do love the messy kind of fun bow. So you're gonna make 2 of those, and I forgot to tell you on the ornaments, pop off all of the hanger things, I guess at the top of the ornament, except for your mini ones. Leave those on there so that you can glue your bows to those. And then how stinking cute are these? They're so whimsical. I love them. Loved how they turned out. If this isn't your style, I get it, but I think they're super cute. So next we're gonna be making a milk jug. So I got this wall art print thing from Dollar General, and we're just gonna use the farm, the spruce, pine fir, and then the, I'm trying to read it as it's moving, free cider and hot cocoa. So just trim that off. And just put that to the side and save that for a minute. And then you're gonna need 1 of these jugs from the Dollar Tree, and then 2 bowls, and these come in a pack of 2. Don't buy the ones that are the same size, because they do have one that come in the same size. Get the bigger one and then the smaller one. And then you're gonna take the bigger one and flip it upside down. I'm sure you guys have seen these before, but this can be year round. You'll see in a minute. I make it ready for Christmas, but I can also change it out. So you're gonna take the bigger bowl and flip that upside down, and then I have these little shower hooks that I've had laying around. You can get shower hooks from the Dollar Tree. I just already had these. And then you're gonna take your smaller bowl and put it right side up on top of the upside down one. And then we're gonna glue on our handles. Make sure that you glue them on the right sides. You don't wanna glue them and then you turn around and then the indentions are your front. So make sure that you're gluing them on the right sides. And I thought these were kind of super cute. They actually end up looking like handles, and I love those. And you guys know the deal, white Waverly chalk paint and just give it a really good coat. I only had to do 1 coat, probably because the container is clear, so it didn't have any color shining through, and then obviously the bowls are white. And then for the handles, I did paint them, but I kind of liked a little bit of the metal showing through, so I wasn't very precise on those. You guys could galvanize this. I just was going for the traditional white milk jug look. So whatever you prefer, it's completely up to you. And then we're gonna go back and take those stickers that we cut out a minute ago, I guess wall stickers, whatever they are. They do have a clear thing, I guess they're on clear paper, so just take those, and you wanna do this first before we make it look rusted. So put the stickers on first. And then I did go over and just Mod Podge over the stickers just to give it a firmer kind of hold, because I kind of felt like the stickers were gonna come up. And then we're gonna take our antique Waverly wax and just rust around the edges and on the body of the milk can, and this thing turns out super duper cool. I was super proud of it. And then take some of the wax too, the antique wax, and go over, I think you'll see me do that in a second, go over the letters too. I like to take my finger, especially if I'm trying to make something look rusted, and rub it in because it doesn't look like I brushed it on there. Then you guys know I'm taking my raffia, love raffia, and I also took some jute and kind of tied that in with it. And then I wanted to show you guys this. This is a way to make your raffia look more fuller. Take it and split it down, and that will make it look like you have more raffia when you only use maybe 3 pieces. And then I'm attaching those same little bells that I did on my vase in my last video. I stuck some red berries in the top to make it look like it went all the way down. I love this. It's super cute, and I can use that year round. I love it. Next, you're gonna need one of these, I guess, kitchen towels from the Dollar Tree. And this is something that can be used year round as well. I've told you guys before, I love the black and white at Christmas, so I thought this would be kind of cute. And you're just gonna hot glue the sides and stick it down. Make sure you have it completely folded in the middle, like it's perfectly, it all lines up. And just glue the sides first. And then we'll take some, you'll see polyfiber stuffing in a second, and we're gonna stuff this bad boy. And then you can find that polyfill at Walmart. I'll link that down below. I have had this bag forever. It was probably $5, and I've already stuffed 2 pillows. I think this one is super cute. I have a bench as soon as you walk into my house, and I love to throw cute little pillows there with my seasonal ones, and this one definitely turned out cute, and I will love putting it there. And then I just kind of play around with it, make sure it has the shape that I want. And before I glue it all the way up, I glue it halfway, stuff a little more in there just to get a full look. And then I do end up gluing, well, you have to, you glue it up all the way. You guys could stitch this if you wanted some like cute yarn stitching on the side, because there is white. That would be super cute. I don't have any needles or anything like that, and that's just takes time. But I thought this still turned out super cute. And then just for fun, I wanted to add this cute little burlap bow. This was just plain burlap from the Dollar Tree, and then I just wrapped some like yarn I had too, which you'll see in a little bit. And I thought this turned out super cute. I know I've said that a million times, but it's so cute. I love it. I cannot believe I made this from a dish towel. All right, next you're gonna need that yarn that I just used on the pillow and some green yarn. You can use whatever color you want, and then you're gonna need kind of those little ghost looking things you'll see over there to the left. And I'm gonna show you the easiest way that I could do that. So those are just plain, but I wanna make the top one with green and that clear or white ribbon. And I also got these from Tuesday Morning. I got them both for under, I think, $8. So, and there's a ton. And then I just measured out, make sure I have the same size green with the white. And then I wrap them around my fingers, spread my pointer finger and my middle finger open, and then take some jute and go around that, kind of like, I guess, I don't even know how to explain it. Go around that and tie it on the back. It's probably easier to watch. And then I take scissors and cut the loops at the bottom. Then you're gonna need these tumbling tower blocks, Jenga blocks, whatever you wanna call them, from the Dollar Tree. And I kind of just lined them up to get a shape that I wanted, and I just start going through and hot gluing them all together, making a tree formation. And then when you're done, you'll end up with something kind of like this. And if you have tumbling blocks that are all the same color, you can probably skip this step if you don't mind. I kind of would like the wood look if I did have all of the same, but I don't. So I'm just taking my white Waverly chalk paint and covering them all. I don't worry about the back because, you know, who cares about the back? No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I don't worry about the back. If you want to paint it, that's completely your preference. Once that's dry, we're gonna take our little, I guess, little yarn ghost men. They kind of look like little ghosts to me. And I start doing every other one on the block. So one white, one green, one white, one green. You get the point. And then I do that all the way up to the top. When that's done, you'll end up with something like that, and then we're gonna wanna glue our trunk on. So just take one of those little chopped woods and just glue that on. I think I only used one, I didn't stack two, but if you wanna stack it, make it taller, you can. And then just to give it a sturdier base, we've used these before. I got these from Hobby Lobby. I think I got a pack of 5 for like 99 cents. And then I'm taking our white Waverly chalk paint, giving it a good coat. I mean, you don't have to be precise. It doesn't have to be perfect because like I said, I like the little bit of the wood showing through. We're gonna glue that to the base of the trunk just to give it a little sturdier stand. And that's it, you guys. This one is super cute. Definitely one of my faves. Oh my goodness, how cute is this little tree? You could also use the little mop heads from Dollar Tree if you guys wanted to do that too. And I know Dollar Tree has yarn as well, but I love this little rugged, ragged Christmas tree. Super cute. For our 5th and final DIY, you need one of these Christmas tree cutouts from the Dollar Tree. I tried to like score it. That didn't work for me. If you have a saw, by all means use that. If you don't, what worked best for me was using a big pair of scissors, not the small ones, and just starting on one side and cutting as far as I could, moving to the other side and cutting as far as I could, and then it kind of snapped. And we're gonna cut this Christmas tree into 3. So one under that one, I guess, indentation in the tree, one under the next one, and then do not cut under the trunk. Leave the trunk, the 3rd piece, like it is. Next, you're gonna need one of these stakes from the Dollar Tree. You could use a ruler if you wanted to. I just had this on hand. And then you're gonna pop those signs off, pop everything off unless you have a ruler. And then I just sanded it down to make sure I had a smooth surface. And then I do wanna cut this because I don't need that pointy part at the bottom. That's why I'm saying a ruler would work. And at first I tried to score it. Like I said, if you have a saw, by all means, go at it, girl. Or boy. And it didn't work for me, so I used my straight snips and I just kind of like snipped it. You can see me struggling right here. And then I take my snips and I snipped it, and I want to say it was around 15 inches. Don't quote me on that, but it doesn't matter. Just cut off that pointy part. I would say maybe 5 inches up. You're gonna take some scrapbook paper. You only need 1 sheet for this project. I got this from Michael's for 76 or 78 cents. Not sure. I liked the black and white stripes. I thought that was cute. I'm sure you guys know by now I love black and white at Christmas. And then I just go through and start tracing the cutouts of the Christmas tree. And I'm sure this is already a given, but you're just gonna go ahead and cut those out. And then we're gonna Mod Podge the right paper on the wood, and then just let those dry. And while that's drying, we're gonna make the base of this. So I already had this. I used this in a previous project that I ended up not liking. It is from the Dollar Tree. It's one of those square things. They had a succulent in the middle, but you could build this with Jenga blocks or popsicle sticks. And then I'm taking these little blocks, and I kind of want to make this stand a little firmer. So I do 2 on the front, 2 on the back, and then I take a popsicle stick and put it on the bottom to kind of reinforce those together. And then I give this a white Waverly coat as well so that it matches the base. So then I'm going back to our tree pieces, and I cut them big on purpose because I wanted to make sure that they did cover the wood perfectly. Then I take my sandpaper and my finger sander, and I go back and just sand the edges just to remove the excess paper, and that way it has a perfect shape and it matches the wood. And then I'm taking my antique wax Waverly chalk paint, and I'm just distressing the sides. So here comes the fun part, putting it all together. That is my favorite part when crafting because you finally get to see all your hard work come together. You can see where I ripped off those other sides, and I used that as a guide because that was pretty spaced out evenly. And I just start gluing the 3 pieces of the tree just like that on there. So next, I thought it would be cute to take these little buttons from the Dollar Tree, and I've told you guys before, they're in the checkout aisle, so keep a lookout for that. This is the first time I've found them. Not the first time, I used them in my last video, but I did finally find them like a week ago. But I thought it would be super cute to just add these onto the tree like they're little ornaments, and I am not picking them in any sort of order. I'm just placing them until I find a position in as many as I like. And then once you have them in a good position and as many as you want, go ahead and hot glue those on. And then I wanted to add a bow, and you guys already know X formation. And I added a little button in the middle just to go along with the theme. And then I hot glued this cute little tree onto its base. And OMG, you guys, this tree is so cute. I can never pick a favorite, but this is definitely one of my top 5. I loved how this tree came out. I added a little bit of Spanish moss at the bottom. You can see my little helper down there to the left. I added a little bit of Spanish moss to the bottom just to give it more of a like rustic kind of outside vibe. And it turned out so stinking cute. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you gonna make this? And if you make anything that I do, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Savvy Crafts with Savannah. All of my social media accounts are always in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much. And as always, I will see you next time. Stay crafting and stay savvy.